freak accident news submitted by I Know Karate. A woman lost her voice for 12 years after accidentally swallowing a coin, which is why my mom always told me to spit.
12 years?
How did you swallow a coin?
She got it back?
You never swallowed a coin?
No.
The coin was lodged there for 12 years?
12 years.
It was lodged?
Yes.
Where is this taking place?
Did she know it was?
She did not know.
She didn't try to look?
Explains.
Istanbul.
What? So random.
Is it in Istanbul?
Not even close.
I'm thinking about funny shaped coins. And I'm thinking maybe Turkish coins are pretty funny shaped.
What? What do they look like?
Yeah.
They look ridiculous.
Maybe it's an octagon on the outside and a square in the middle.
What's that one that has the holes in the middle?
There's a Japanese coin that's I think it's 5 yen. There's a hole in the middle.
That's cool. Less waste, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So her name is Marie. When she
Fucking
was
Marie.
13 years old, back in 1972,
In Turkey?
in Australia.
Close.
So close.
Now I'm picturing a koala coin.
They have koala coins?
I'm sure they have Australian
Have you ever been
animals
to
on their
Australia?
money.
Yeah, it's a big coin and then you put a little coin in the front.
How cute.
It's a 10 cent that can hold a 5 cent to make 15 cent.
Oh, you put a little 1 cent in the
Oh
pouch.
my god, I need it.
Yeah.
I want that to be a real thing. Okay, so what ended up happening, she doesn't know, it's a complete mystery how this coin ended up in her throat.
I've heard that story before.
Yeah.
It's a real trip though because
Message to the
coin-
doctor.
That coin was from,
Is that what she looks like?
oh, I'll show you in a second. You can't
Sorry,
peek.
I always cheat.
Okay, so the coin that she had in her throat for 12 years, it was a 1959 Australian 3 pence,
I'm glad I know the year.
which had, the year is important.
It gives
because-
context.
Because it had been out of circulation for years by the time she got stuck in her
put it in her.
It's valuable then.
So it's like a collector's
She
coin.
was trying to jack it. That was the only way she could steal it.
At the age of 13?
Fuck yeah. You didn't steal that 13?
I stole hella shit.
Fuck yeah.
I stole hella coin collection.
So she swallowed it being like, I'm gonna shit this out later because it's a collector's item, and then joke's on her.
Karma.
I remember finding the quarter, like the drummer boy quarters, and I was like, what? There's a different quarter? And I would take all my mom's coins and open it all out to see if I could find any more of those.
I had that map with all the states and the
You
quarters.
buy that shit on fucking CTV or whatever it's called. What's
Yeah,
that shit
one
that
of
plays
those.
late at night?
Oh, the Home Shopping Network or whatever? Yeah.
HSN.
HSN. They cleaned it up.
But United States with the little holes.
Because there's funny pennies too. You guys didn't know that?
Wheat pennies.
The wheat pennies, yeah.
Worth pennies?
They're different.
You guys ever swallow those gold flakes?
What?
Yep.
Goldschlick?
Yeah, from that Goldschlager
yeah.
stuff.
What about it?
You ever do
We're
it?
just talking about swallowing metals.
Oh, okay, wait, let me finish telling you her thing. Okay, so then she ended up going to the doctor because all of a sudden she lost the ability to speak, and so they thought that she just had a really bad case of bronchitis. And then she ended up recovering from the illness, but she still couldn't utter a sound.
No one ever was like, we should x-ray.
So that's the thing, she did get x-rays.
And was it facing this
It
way?
was.
Oh, it was facing which way?
Like
The
this.
flat side.
It was like this, it was flat.
So unlucky.
Couldn't see. So they didn't know what the hell was wrong with her, so she...
Yeah, you deserve it at
she
that
ended
point.
up going-
If it ended up
Because she's trying to steal.
trying to steal.
Because now when you do x-rays of the chest, you have to do this.
Because now they learned.
We don't know how they do it in
That
Australia.
was back in 1972.
Yeah.
In Australia,
Yeah.
So then she ended up just living her life as a mute. She had to learn how
But she could always poke if she got that out.
if she got that out, but she didn't know that it was there. Like,
Did she ever throw up?
so this is what happened.
She got drunk one day when she was 21.
So one day while she was at work in 1984, when she was 25 years old, she just started coughing out of nowhere. Like she just had this crazy cough attack.
Oh my god.
She ended up going to the bathroom and she started coughing out blood, and that's when she panicked. She went to the hospital in an ambulance, and then that's when doctors looked in her throat and they
For the
saw
first time.
a lump covered in blood and mucus, and then after rinsing it, they found out it was the
She's
fucking
like a
point.
fucking musician that fucking...
Oh my god.
If you reverse that, it looks like you're eating a dick.
Yeah. Ooh.
What?
Your fucking mind is fast on the dick
That's
jokes.
what you were doing.
So she actually has it on her necklace now.
I would throw it away.
That's not lucky, lady.
Never got rid of it.
Food or nothing pushed it down.
Yeah, food or nothing, I know.
It's crazy.
Imagine hearing your voice for the first time in 10 years. I'd be like,
She's like a fucking
Or what if
little
she has
mermaid.
the old English?
oh, where she wakes up.
Good morning, Australia, see? Because that's the last time she learned how to speak.
Oh my god.
It was only 12 years, not like 12 decades.
She has, but 12 years is a long time for language.
Yeah, it could change.
She looks like someone that steals. Look
There's
at
like-
that picture.
Look at those teeth. Those are robin teeth.
That girl was trying to be a fountain.
Ah.
How do you not remember? Like, that's some stupid ass shit. At 13 years old?
You have a full brain, man.
So did she wake up with a coin swallow? Or did she have siblings?
Wait.
If she's sleeping with her mouth open and her brother fucking throws a coin in there?
Just like, bloop, Kobe.
That picture to the one we just saw, it was 12 years?
No.
Damn, she did not age well.
I know, I was like, that looks like 40 years, kind of.
Okay.
That's the other thing. She got the coin out in 1984.
In 84.
People like to give a shit and say we do old articles. Guess what, motherfucker? This one's from 1984. You guys.
The reason why we're talking about it.
35 years later.
Now she has a book, okay? Relevant till today.
She has a book about what?
How I swallowed a fucking coin book.
One chapter.
Yeah, it's one page.
Chapter of your life, ma'am.
Her book is called Voiceless.
Bye.
Surviving swallowing a coin.
No, it's
You did
about,
it to yourself, you theft.
it's about her traumatic experience of losing her voice.
Traumatic. So all these mutes are fucking like, shut the fuck up.
They can't say that.
I think it's pretty traumatic.
They're just like this.
I think it's pretty traumatic. You lose your voice for 12 years.
Fuck yeah. You meant
Talking about.
Got it back.
Dude, every time I lose my voice and I have
Not
to
gonna
whisper,
twerk.
I am so frustrated. 'cause
But
I'm
I feel like if you
listen
get
to
it
me.
back, it's traumatic. If you just lose it and it's gone forever, you learn to live with stuff.
Part of your life.
Well, she obviously had to learn to live with it for 12 years.
People who get paralyzed, like it's probably traumatic in the beginning. It is traumatic in the beginning, though, probably. Sorry, I'm not trying to minimize your trauma. And then it becomes part of your life, and your brain has to change. You're like, if I want to live a full life.
So if you went blind, you wouldn't want the sight to come back?
No, of course I would. But if it never did, I'd be like, this is my life. I don't know any different.
Yep. And then you tour the world talking about how
And you become motivational speaker.
Yep.
And then you do you write a book?
Yep.
If you can.
Nah, she's a scam artist.
No. When you go back from it, I don't know.
But yeah, for 12 years, not being able to speak. And then all of a sudden, just cough up this coin and
That's a long time.
We read this article. We know what happens. What can you make? How can you make a whole book out of this?
I think it was a 12-year journey
Because
of not being able to speak to
maybe
people.
she was like, oh, I couldn't talk to these guys I wanted to talk to.
Yeah, maybe like certain experiences.
I missed out so much. But stay positive, yeah.
She got her voice
when we
back.
went to the blind
opaque.
yeah, and you're in the dark and they're telling you their blind story, that's like me being like, okay, I got it, you're blind.
True. Live
It's
in
pretty
person.
interesting. I don't know.
Wow, you're so serious.
What?
You actually make sense.
That was a bit though. I don't give a fuck about the blind. I'm kidding.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, but Bird Box, you'd be biting those fucking words.
For sure.
I still haven't watched it. God.
You're fine.
Wow.
Okay, you're fine.
But you know what's cool is I think they shot it in like Monrovia, Pasadena. Yeah, so you'll see some areas that like, oh.
Isn't it weird to think about just Sandra Bullock chilling in Pasadena
Yeah.
for like 2 weeks at a time?
Gwen Stefani grew up there.
Oh, did she not?
Pasadena? Yeah. I thought she grew up in the OC for some reason.
She hasn't aged at all.
She's from
No, she hasn't. She looks better now, I think.
Yeah, she does. Oh.
It's pretty crazy.
But anyway, have you guys had any freak accidents happen to you?
Well, I fell asleep on my hand one time, and I actually had my hand like this for 6 months.
Did you do this?
6 months.
You
I
liar.
think I've talked about this before on JustKiddingNews.
6 months?
Fucking lying.
No, I swear. It's a type of palsy. It's called something palsy. But yeah, basically.
Palsy?
It's, I don't know what it is. It's like Bell's palsy.
No, Bell's palsy is
It's not
having your
Bell's palsy.
face.
It's not Bell's palsy. It's
Casey actually got
some
that.
kind of palsy. But
Palsy.
yeah, so I fell asleep on it and killed the nerves in my wrist. So my wrist was locked like this.
How did you get the
No.
nerve damage undone?
I had to go to physical therapy for like
Was
6
that a
months.
traumatic experience?
Yeah, because I was in there with.
Yeah, right. You were fucking jerking it
was
like
your
the
right?
ghost jerking off.
Yeah, you can jerk it with the left hand, no problem.
Well, no, because it feels like someone else's hand.
That's true. That felt nice. But what was crazy about it is I'm in there with guys who like lost their arms in like Afghanistan and shit, and like they're trying to.
Oh my god, that's so
And there's like
weird.
guys who like had their legs blown off and shit.
Like war heroes and
yeah,
shit?
war heroes and sick, all these sick dudes.
And you're here sitting like a pterodactyl.
And I'm like, I fell asleep on it.
Pterodactyl.
Yeah, I'm like, I fell asleep on it. And I'm like, oh, I sure hope it comes back.
Wow.
The doctor told me there's a
Can't believe this story, Steve.
It's real. You can ask my sister and my whole family, because
slept on
my family thought I was trolling them because I was.
Because you were a troll back then,
Yeah,
bro.
right. It was like 2006. I was 2 years out of high school, and so I was showing my family. I was like slapping my hand on cabinets and shit. And they were like, "You're full of shit." Yeah, right. So I turned on the hot water, so it was so hot that steam was coming out, and I put my hand in.
Why didn't you stab it?
Look, I don't even feel anything. And they're like,
You stabbed it.
You wouldn't feel it?
I should have stabbed it.
You just
Thanks for the notes. You know, Jesus.
You really couldn't feel like you couldn't feel anything?
No.
Damn, that's
I couldn't feel shit.
You want to hear something crazy that now that you say that, I wasn't going to tell this story, but since we're talking about numb shit, my freak accident was I had jaw surgery and the guy cut my nerve and I have no feeling in my chin.
Shut
So you can like poke my chin
To
and
this day?
yeah. I
don't
can't
feel
feel
it.
it.
Where does this? Where do you start feeling it?
It kind of like dissolves.
Oh, really?
Start, yeah.
Can you feel here?
Yeah, here I can feel, but
slowly
like
goes away?
right here I go.
Did it mess with your speech?
Oh fuck yeah! People on the internet comment all the time like, "Is she drunk all the time?" It's like, no, I have a fucking disability. I need straws.
I
dripping out.
used to live in Koreatown and parking was a bitch to get to my apartment. So I was carrying a bunch of plastic grocery bags. I had like 7 of them or some shit. And I walked like 4 blocks and I couldn't feel the tips of my fingers for like 3 weeks.
What the fuck is
You
with
got,
you
like,
and your
Because I
nerve?
cut off all the circulation. I think I got weak nerves.
You probably were holding like 20 bags.
Is there anything strong about you?
Is there anything strong about me?
Yeah.
I mean, you ask my wife. I think she would tell you I'm a powerful fuck.
Well, that's nice.
That's what she would say.
Then you can't feel your dick after probably.
No, I can't.
Power fuck?
No, if my dick gets too hard,
Yeah.
then I can't get hard for like 3 weeks.